Greg Anthony, and a look at the start. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. He's guarded by Brogdon. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Guarded by Horford. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that'll start us off. Already, you can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. In the corner, Horford with it. Brogdon outside. Off target from outside. And so Grant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots from 14. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
He's guarded by Brogdon. Grant, right side.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. He's guarded by Brogdon. Brown kicks to Brogdon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brogdon's got his first basket of the night.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Grant against Horford. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Grant against Horford. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Marcus Smart's check in from Malcolm Brogdon. San Antonio making a switch here. And it's the Celtics ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Smart finds Tatum. Celtics passing it around. They get a hand on it. Back to Brown. Fires from the line. Good on the shot. Brown's got his first basket.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
He's guarded by Brogdon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Tatum out there with Horford. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
He's guarded by Brogdon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Now here's Brown. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. Brown's got 6 points.
And I know the defense was all over Brown that time, guys, but in the end, he's just too skilled for him in the paint.
Knocks it loose to the left wing. He's guarded by Brogdon, and he gets it to go. He's got 9.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
1:51 left now here in the second.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height, and he gets up pretty good, too.
He's guarded by Brogdon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Tatum. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
San Antonio with the ball, following the miss by Al Horford. Brogdon with it, now defended by Grant. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Spurs trail by 4. He's guarded by Brogdon.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. The shot by Brogdon, no good. San Antonio's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He's guarded by Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins. That ties it up.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the second.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today. Brogdon with it on the floor for San Antonio. The kick out to Brown. No good with the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Tatum. Over Johnson. The baseline J off the mark. San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And that one's good, Bessie.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Brogdon the pass to Brown. From 10 feet out, it's not going to go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Johnson against Tatum. Brogdon outside. Good on the bucket.
And, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
San Antonio trailing here. He's guarded by Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Grant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Grant's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. For Boston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Back to Brogdon. The shot's good. And the assist by Horford. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
San Antonio calls timeout. Derek White's checked in for Boston. The Spurs also with the sub. Graham's checked in. And San Antonio shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Bessie. Shot clock at 5. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. The lead is 2. Here's White. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. White's got 11.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Passes it to Bessie.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Brown kicks to White. Horford the pass to Brown. Williams with the ball. The pass to Horford. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Bassie's got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish to Grant. White covering, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in from downtown. No good that time. Celtics leading by 4. And slam dunk by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Guarded by Smart. Outside Collins.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Smart finds Tatum. And the rejection by Collins. And he's able to get it back.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good on the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for San Antonio. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Hayward. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 6. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Smart. Smith is out there with Tatum. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Unloads from 13. That one rolling around and rims out. Spurs trail by 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And he knocks down the first one. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And the Spurs making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now, here's Brogdon. Smith outside. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 6. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Brogdon against Grant. To the middle. Here's Horford. Got a piece of it. He's guarded by Brogdon. So they take the lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And they pick up 2.
I love the professional, hard-nosed approach that Brogdon takes. So good at adjusting, even through contact.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smith. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for McDermott. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Smart kicks to Brown. Brogdon outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Massey's got 9 rebounds now tonight. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Massey. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. He's guarded by Brogdon. Grant dishes to Johnson. To the paint.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics passing it around. Brogdon outside. Brown outside. 5 to shoot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Brogdon left side. Tatum on the wing. Brown the pass to Horford. He kicks it to Tatum. The shot from 20 feet away. Boston again missing. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Grant. Here's Bassett. He's guarded by Williams. The Spurs getting another chance here. He's guarded by Brogdon. Second chance shot. And Horford pulls it down.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
With the floater. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against San Antonio. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Shoots the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To take the lead, and misses it off the right side of the rim. To the inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. It's good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Tatum. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot!
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
He's guarded by Brogdon. To win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regular. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. On the floor for San Antonio. Kicks it to Tatum to take the lead. The shot, no good. The Spurs shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He hits both from the stripe. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Brogdon outside. So it's the Spurs now. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 2.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Tatum. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Horford. He can't hit that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Poked loose. Taken away by Williams. From about 19 feet. And it's Brown missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Outside to Brogdon. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 1:29 left in overtime. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. He's guarded by Brogdon. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Another shot, and he banks that one home.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possessions, outstanding.
He is guarded by Brogdon. Makes it off the glass. He has 31.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in overtime. Certainly not the best showing for them offensively. Johnson against Tatum. Passes it to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. Buries the triple.
Outstanding poise from Malcolm Brogdon. Relishes any chance he gets to be the man in the clutch.
Excellent D there from Williams.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such
a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. No good from outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Puts up a 3. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points. Well, they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
From deep 3-point range, it counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 7 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Austin with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. All right, David, thank you. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.